right, we're about to start our third playdown game. So far, the girls are 2 wins and 0 losses. This is our first playdown game versus Nepean. It's our first, well, it's an away playdown game, not our first away one, but it's our away one versus Nepean. Here we go. Nepean dump it down into our zone. Get it to the front of the net, but it's poked away. Johnson goes back for it. Finds Delia Castle, sends it up the middle, and that leaves the zone, and Nepean are regrouping. They try to send it back in, and that's blocked. Now Charlie Lukasavich dumps it into the corner, and there's a change. Claire Castle looking to re-attack. Abby Wallace holds it briefly, and Claire Castle dumps it in, and that'll go for icing. Ella sends it around the boards for Janeo. Janeo holds it on the wall and gets it out. It's chipped down the ice by Ella, and that will go for icing. Centers win the draw. Puck sent around to Abby Wallace. Abby Wallace sends it back for the D. Puck comes out in front. Gabby holds it in, and the net comes off. Mac Berry sends it around the wall for Sam Lewis. Nepean dump it back in. Have 2 on the puck. Mac Berry working in the corner. Puck comes out front. Rowan chips it past. Gets it out of the zone. Comes back to Snyder. Abby Snyder to Mac. Mac goes rink wide to Fitchell looking to center it, and it goes off a skate. Mac holds it in, and we got a hand pass. Sorry, folks. I guess I had it muted the whole time. There was some fabulous play-by-play going on there, but I'll try not to mute it anymore. Emily Bryan chips it deep. She's Sam Salo looking for it. Nepean trying to work it out over the zone. They get it out to center. Piper's on it. It's chipped out by Ella. Ella and Piper holding it in. Pucks makes it down deep to the Sens zone. Gabby sends it out to Emily. Emily and Charlie work it out. Claire Castle evades the forecheck. Finds Charlie. Charlie knifes it in, but that goes off the mesh, and we have face-off. Gabby holds it for Mac. Mac looks to get to the line. Puck shot high in the air. Gabby will catch that. Claire Castle wins that back. It's sent behind the net, but Nepean are there first. Nepean tried to center it, was knocked away. Got some net repair to do on the ice. I guess that's come dislodged a couple times now. We're back. Face-offs. Looks like it was scrambled, but Nepean come out with it. That's blocked by Sam Lewis. Puck goes out of play. We'll have another end zone face-off. Defensive zone face-off for the Senators. Senators get it. Puck stuck on the boards, but managed to come out with it. Rowan working low, holds it at the line. Puck's in front. Shot turned away by Nepean. Puck comes back to Delia. Delia sends it rink wide to Lily. Lily takes a shot. Kicked away by Nepean goalie. Nepean dump it in, not for icing, and Piper comes around the boards, leaves it for Rowan. Rowan chips it out to center. Nepean chip it back in. Sam Salo carries it through center. Holds it, drops it to Lily. Lily back to Emily, or to Delia. Delia to Claire. Claire to Salo. Salo looking to offload it, dumps it into the corner as the D go on a change. Puck's still low. Charlie looking to work that out. Nepean managed to move it up through the middle of the ice. Nepean coming one-on-one versus Ella. Ella tries to corral it, and the puck goes in front of the net, but moves outside, out of danger. Nepean try to wrap it around. Gabby kicks it away, and now Sens have recovered and are working on the breakout. Salo over center, drags it in over the blue line, but it's turned over, and Nepean re-attack, dumping it in. Rink wide for Snyder. Snyder chips it up. Wallace to Mac to Wallace. Mac has the puck. Rink wide to Wallace. Wallace off a skate. Piper back to Mac. Mac to Wallace. Wallace finds some space, sends it across for Janeo. Janeo finds it on the half wall. Puck, long shot from Claire Castle. Comes back out. Delia holds the line. Nepean. Get it out. Sam Lewis to Claire Castle. Claire Castle puts it in the glove. .2:19 left in the first period, 0-0 tie so far. No score. Delia sends it into the corner. Puck comes in at the front of the net, but sent away. That goes off a puck, a stick, chipped down. Delia holds it. Delia and Lily work it. Delia comes away with it. Delia has Rowan with her. Delia goes deep. Lily hits Charlie, but Charlie loses her stick. Ella to Lily. Lily to Charlie. Charlie and Piper trying to work it in. Ella to Salo. Salo dumps it deep off the stick. Charlie picks it up and it comes around the board. Tries to send it back to Piper. Get pinched. Gabby steers out to the other side, and it's chipped down the ice by Charlie. Senator's going for a change. Ella to Emily. Emily to Wallace. Wallace dumps it in on the forward check with Janeo. Janeo. Wallace. Wallace. And Janeo working to get the puck. Wallace comes away with it. Chips it back up the boards. Puts it down low. Needs some help. Janeo helps her out. And that is the end of the 0-0 after one. Second period is underway, and Nepean dump it in. Look to center it. They do, but it's controlled. Puck comes out of the line. Dineo turns it back to Mac. Mac to Snyder. Abby Snyder up. Puck comes in. Mac. And that goes for icing. Rowan lost a step. Some funky stuff going on the ice, it looks like, but Salo has the puck. Salo to Johnson. Johnson to Castle. Delia sends it to the net. It's blocked. Shoveled towards the net. Sent it to the side. Lily Johnson fires a quick one. Senators had about 5 shots there. .55 left in the second period. It hardly just begun. Puck comes back. Salo controls it. Moves it around the zone. Back to Ella. Ella gets it deep. Puck hops over Charlie's stick on the boards. And now it's dumped in by Nepean. And that'll go for icing. Salo sends to the front of the net. Charlie gets a couple whacks at it, but the goalie holds it out. Emily sends it back down low. Nepean looking to work it out of the zone. Get their breakout going. Turn back momentarily, but they keep coming. Send it in on net. Gabby sends it to the side. And Gabby has it. 12:02. Senators will have a defensive zone face-off, making a line change. Sens win that back. Send it around the boards. Blocked at the half wall by Nepean. Nepean chase Snyder behind the net. Puck gets turned over. Centering pass. Blocked. Dineo streams in. Fires it. And the goalie is equal to the task and gloves it. Finds it in her glove. on the half wall. Puck sent around to Delia. Delia battles behind the net. Sends it to Lily. Lily chips it out of the zone. And that won't go for icing. Nepean re-attacking. Lily breaks up that pass. Charlie looking to get it out. Puck's held in. Johnson to Delia Castle. Delia on the half wall. Nepean. And Gabby comes back. Ella and Sam work it out over. Sam chips it in, skates onto it. Charlie gets it. Charlie puts it out front, off the goalie though, and goes wide. Piper gets a chance. And they call it it'll be a Sens power play. Not a penalty shot, but we got a Sens power play coming up. Power play comes back to Johnson. Johnson to Snyder. Snyder looks to feed it in, but it's turned over. Lily Johnson gloves that down. Works it over to Snyder. Snyder sends it back to Johnson. Johnson holds it up to Charlie. Charlie breaks it in over the line. Nepean sent it back, and that's offside. Change up the penalty killers. The power play will change. Mac to Castle. Castle sends it around. And Piper and Delia go in looking for sent deep. Sallow holds it in with Mac. Mac back sends it deep for Delia, but can't hold the line there. Castle. Claire Castle. Skate it up. Into the zone, gains the line. Puts it off the goalie's mask. Puck is down low. For Piper. Piper. Oh. And the puck swirls its way out. Salo now attacks. Delia just misses. 10 seconds left in the power play. Delia to Piper to Delia to the half wall. Tries to send it deep, but it's held up by Nepean. Mac to Ella, and that's offside. Power play, had a couple shots, but had a hard time controlling the puck in the zone. (0-0), no score with 7:25 left in the third period. Nepean holds it in. Abby Wallace gets hauled down, no call. Puck sent back to D. Ella to Janeo. Janeo slides it in. Puck comes back. Emily, puck shot wide of the net. Everybody can get back. Janeo. Ella to Emily. Emily. To Ab. Comes back. Johnson sends it up for Lewis. Lewis to Abby, back to Lewis. Lewis puck's bouncing around the front of the net. Rowan to Lily. Lily kicks it free back to Rowan. Stick was tied up. Salo chips it around for Piper. Piper to Salo. Salo shoots, and that's blockered away by Nepean goalie. Sam works down low. Lily shoots that into somebody. She works it back to Delia. Delia gets it out. Nepean dump it back in and looking to change. Johnson to Castle. Castle. Claire Castle to Rowan Fitchell. Rowan controls it. Looks to come in. Gets into the zone. Daneo has the puck down low. Charlie to Abby. Abby to the net. Puck's held out. Charlie has Piper with her. Puck's into the corner. Puck goes down the ice. Matt. Someone on her. Snyder ices the puck. 3:49 left in a 0-0 game. Blair, Rowan, or Lewis. Claire Castle, Abby Wallace. Piper to Sam. Salo. Shot gets blocked. Piper works her way down low. Puck comes up to Emily. Emily. Long wrister. Puck's blocked in front. Gabby kicks that to the corner. Ella to Sam. Sam. Salo. Oh, puck rolls off her stick. Goes back in the corner to get it. Rowan and Sam working it out to the front. Lily Johnson trying to corral it. Ella works her way back. Castle to Charlie. Charlie finds it down low. Deneo. Delia sends it around. Nepean gained the line. To send it out front. Puck's bouncing around. Blocked by Deneo. Johnson up the half wall. Puck comes out. Johnson looking for a spot. Carries it over. Fires it towards the net. Delia keeps it in. Wallace stops him up behind the net, centers it. Mack fires it. 43 seconds left in the second period. We'll redo that face-off. Nepean controls it off the draw, send it around their net. Abby Wallace. Abby holds it on the boards, looking to keep it deep. Puck sent deep by Nepean. Mac Berry retreats behind her net. She's looking to outlet to Sam Lewis. Out of reach, but makes it way to center ice. 5 seconds, 3, 2, and that'll be the end of the period. Going into the third period, lay-down games have an 18 minutes time for the third period. back for the third period. Nepean, Ottawa Senators control it off the draw. Puck goes deep. Sam Salo in pursuit. Nepean get away from the check, and puck comes to Rowan, slides out in front of the net, kicked away by the goalie. Puck comes Fitchell, brings it in. Charlie working it out. Sam Lewis gets it deep, he controls it down low. Working on getting it high for Abby Snyder. Lewis has it still. Oh! Fires a shot. Walkered away by the goalie. Abby Snyder looking to hold the puck out of our zone in center ice. Nepean re-attacking. A long shot on net, but Gabby loves that game. Gabby makes a couple stops there. Puck's worked out over the line. Puck swept down low. Mac up to Dineo. Dineo chips it into center ice. Nepean pick it back up. Throw it back in. Mac trying to work it to the wall. Gets it there. Claire Castle rolls out. Puck stopped. By Nepean's goal. For an offensive zone face-off for the Senators. Throw this to the front of the net, just evades some sticks. Nepean, Lily, ships it out to center. Okay, Delia tries to send it rink wide. That has to go through 5 or 6 people. Rowan, back to Lily. Lily fires up, checked by Sam Lewis, and that goes in. 1-0 Senators, 14:39 left in the third period. Puck went from Fitchell to Johnson to Lewis and in the back of the net. All right, 1-0 Senators, 14.5 minutes to go. Senators come up with it, and Charlie dumps it in. Nepean working it out, trying to work it out. It's held in but momentarily, but it's now out over center. Claire, Castle, through the middle, holds on to it, turned away, packed it, Emily unable to hold it, chipped down into the zone, Janelle sends it around for Ella chips it back up for Charlie, just out of her reach, Nepean, come back in, Nepean around the net, looking to center it, centering, misses and goes all the way down the zone. Senators make some changes. Fresher legs. Mac Berry sends that around for Snyder. Abby Snyder centers it, chipped out. Fitchell carries it in. Salo comes around the net with it on his stick. Sends it up to Mac. To Snyder. Fires that to the front of the net. The rebound. Berry sends it back. That's sent away by the goalie. Salo holds that in. Controls it off the wall. And that will go for icing. Scramble draw, Nepean, work it out. Up to center, Delia. Keep holding the line. Lily around the net. Johnson. Gets it out. Charlie to Castle. Delia sends it in front. Lily and Charlie back playing deep. Nepean dump it in and go for scoop to it. Lily Johnson. Move it. Chips it out to center ice. Senators making some changes. Nepean. Walk in a little bit. Puck's down low. Johnson is on it with Piper there. Johnson battling with two girls. Comes off. Rowan steps around her check. Poke checked at the line. Puck coming back. Senators just made a line change. Emily Bryan trying to clear it. Turns it over and Gabby gobbles that up. Nepean wins the draw. Back to D, sent towards the front of the net. Not in any danger. The girls go to the boards. Nepean still controls it. Tries to send it again. That's blocked by Sam Lewis. Sam Lewis up to the line, but not out. Mac to Snyder. Snyder cross ice to Sam Lewis. Sammy to Fitchell. Fitchell gets the stick lifted, but Claire picked it up. And now it's coming back in again. Puck goes to the front of the net. Swept aside by Gabby. Claire. Wallace tries to chip it through. working away on the boards. Nepean come up with it. Chip that pass. Snyder. No arm comes up. Puck is loose. Comes free. Abby Wallace. Abby Wallace fights through. Couple checks. Tries to. Head contact. Auto Senators. Power play. Auto Senators power play. Mac trying to hold the line, and she does. Momentarily, and now that's set down. Nepean will be first to it. It's centered. Salo works it in, comes back up high for Mac to Salo loses her footing, puck's held in, puck's still held in, Nepean clear it. Claire Castle gathers it, Sam Salo brings it over. Swings back, tries to swing to the front for Delia, but comes out. Claire Castle. Delia Castle. Or Claire Castle. Sends that back. Ella McLennan. Ella to Emily. To Rowan leaves it for Ella sends it across. Sam Lewis looking to redirect it, but puck gets to the close of the corner. Piper and Sam Lewis work the corner. Penalty is ending in 5. Emily fires that on net, and it's gobbled up. And we're back to even strength. Take the draw. Charlie. Daneo holding it in. Daneo holds it in momentarily. Nepean bring it back out. Charlie sends them back. And Nepean come in yet again. And that's a hard shot way wide. Gabby on her post. Lily for checking, or back checking, or checking. Puck goes to the corner. Lily chips it out to center. Nepean dump it in. Salo to Johnson to Charlie. Charlie gets a piece of it and chips it into the Nepean zone. Line change in progress for the Senators. One game with 6 minutes or so left. Snyder dumps it in. Mack to Rowan. Dumps it in and goes for escaped. Finds it again. Nepean. Pick it up in the own zone, come around the net. Rowan breaks that up. Piper. And that is a handoff. Brian dumps it deep. Piper comes around the net, leaves it. Charlie looking for it, can't find it. Ella skates back for the puck. Cross ice to Salo. Through the middle. Comes around. Slides it in. Gets tripped. And that will be an Ottawa Senators power play. We'll have an Ottawa Senators timeout. that's the end of the game. 1-1 tie. Sens play down. Games so far: 2 wins, 0 losses, 1 tie. 5 more games to go as we play home and away against all the teams in our district. Stay tuned. We'll be back again before too long.